Well, we had called for a correction in silver that if we couldn't blow up through a certain key resistance level, that 47 handle is where the major top of that is. This is all-time highs up here. You're about as overbought on the MACD as one could see. I mean, we were calling for the fact that we would be looking at this weekly correction in silver. If Bernanke on the FOMC meeting tomorrow comes out and starts talking about we get a stronger dollar, this thing could trade easily down to the 40 handle, okay? And it doesn't have its long-term resistance that it broke through was right here on 30. So we view any pullback on this ETF, it's called SLV, iShares Silver Trust Shares. We buy these dips that will come down here. There's another handle right there, so if we break below 40, the 10-week moving average is sitting right in here, right around 37.62 if we do break that 40. Extremely overbought, 97%, my friends, right here. This is why we said we were going to have a big correction, just like we do on every overbought stock, just like we do on taking out the risk. Now, I believe that silver is a pullback, but I also believe that its counterpart, FCX, which is a copper play, that copper is more of a demand. It's more used in different type of things. The silver, on the other hand, well, it's used in certain kind of components. It doesn't have the copper command as far as I'm concerned in build outs. Silver lags that. So I would be look at taking the short down, buy the pullback. Tomorrow we'll be taking a look at the opposite trade, and we'll be doing the opposite to this one is FCX. So, you know, when you're short this one, you had $30 million go in it. Here's a weekly chart on FCX. At times it gets itself overbought too. But remember, when we were shorting FCX up here, after it had its split, we've come all the way down here where we got that support level. So one thing about a pair trade is this can go a lot higher. Silver, on the other hand, depending on what the FOMC meeting is tomorrow and what Ben Bernanke is going to say, is that he could trash the silver trade. Copper can still outperform it. So I'd look at going long here and staying short to silver like we did here. There's the silver trade. Okay, and there's that big drop down, and we're below that 47 handle. So there's FCX, and now here's SLV. What we'll do is we'll do an overlay between the two charts tomorrow live, and depending on what the FOMC says, people were getting off board. The reason why we got the correction and the reason why we got this thing so extremely overbought was we had the last of the people who chase silver got all in up at the top with the volume side. That's why we got the correction going on in the SLV Silver Trust Shares.